in 2006, I was on The Ultimate Fighter 4.
I was a fighter. Being a fighter at one time was the most important thing in the world.
Being part of season 10 of The Ultimate Fighter was great. I'm glad I got to be part of that.
I'm just focusing mostly on trying to build the gym. There's a logical end to my fight career someday when I'm like 150.
I've been living in Ames for the past 7 years, coaching Iowa State's wrestling team.
I've had, let's see, one UFC fight. The only regret I have, I should have worn both gloves.
On Saturday, September 17th, the UFC Octagon arrives in Hidalgo for the first time with an unforgettable fight card. In the main event, two hard-hitting lightweights put it all on the line as Dustin Poirier and Michael Johnson face off. Plus, top 10 middleweight finishers Uriah Hall and Derek Brunson look for a signature win. Catch all the action of UFC Fight Night live at State Farm Arena September 17th.
I am beyond pumped for this season.
16 champions. Only one can become the next great UFC sensation. And face the #1 pound-for-pound fighter.
The baddest 125-pounder in the world, Demetrious Johnson.
On September 10th, the heavyweights are coming. New UFC champion Stipe Miocic defends his title against kickboxing and MMA legend Alistair Overeem. And former heavyweight champion Fabricio Verdum returns to take on Travis Hoppa Brown. Plus, the Octagon debut of former pro wrestling superstar CM Punk. UFC 203. This is big.
There was a lot of people that thought that we had seen the last of the Pitbull, the guy who terrified the heavyweight division. The reality of the heavyweight division is these guys are so big, they hit so hard, that any one legitimate shot that lands could potentially end a fight at any moment.
Arlovski pushing forward. Pitbull looking to finish him. Andre the Pitbull
UFC fans here in the Hamburg, we'd like to welcome you to today's weigh-in for UFC Fight Night, Arlovski versus Barnett. Tomorrow night, we've got Clash of the Titans in the main event, as former heavyweight champion Andre Arlovski faces one of the most accomplished heavyweights of all time in Josh Barnett. In the co-main event, Alexander Gustafsson returns after almost a year away from the octagon against Jan Blachowicz. And that's not all, as two more light heavyweight contenders lock up when Ryan Bader squares off against Ilir Latifi. We'd like to thank our UFC sponsors, and we'd also like to send a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members joining us today here in Hamburg, Germany. We hope to see all of you right back here for the fights tomorrow night. And now, it's the weigh-in for UFC Fight Night, Arlovski versus Barnett. Let's get things started.
Hello, Hamburg! Welcome to the UFC weigh-ins for Hamburg. I cannot wait for this event. First off, let's welcome the Octagon girls, Luciana and Carly Baker. Please make some noise. And then we have Sean Shelby, matchmaker, voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer, James Elliott, Vice President of General Manager of EMEA, and Mark Radner, Head of Regulatory Affairs. Okay, let's get this started. First off, in the lightweight division, Rustam Tiger Habilov against Leandro Buscapé Silva. First onto the stage, Leandro Silva. Official weight, 156 for Silva. And his opponent in the red corner, Rustam Tiger Habilov. Official weight 156 for Havelov. That's a great fight to start the card off, ladies and gentlemen. Next up in the middleweight division, we have Scott Askham versus Jack the Joker Hermansson. First up, Jack Hermansson. Official weight 156 for Hermansson. Next up onto the scales, Scott Askham. Scott Askham weighed at 185. Next up in the heavyweight division, Georges Man Mounted Danho versus Christian Godzilla Colombo. First to the stage, Christian Colombo. Official weight 251 for Godzilla. And next up to the scales, the Man Mountain, Georges Danho. Official weight 258 for Danho. Next up in the bantamweight division, Taylor Double Impact Lapalus against Leandro Brodinho Isa. First up to the stage, Brodinho. Official weight 134 for Isa. And his opponent, Taylor Lapalus. Official weight 136 for Lapalus. Next up in the women's bantamweight division, Ashley Evans-Smith versus Veronica Macedo. First to the scales, Veronica Macedo. Official weight 136 for Veronica. And her opponent, Ashley Evans-Smith. Official weight 135 for Ashley. Next in the welterweight division, Peter Sobotta versus Nicholas Sharpshooter Dalby. First to the scales, Nicholas Dalby. Official weight 170 for Dalby. And his opponent, Peter Sobotta. Official weight 171 for Sobotta. Next up in the welterweight division, the last fight on the prelim card, Yesin Ayari versus Judo Jim Wallhead. First to the scales, Wallhead. $170 for Judo Jim Wallhead. And his opponent, Yesin Ayari. Official weight 171 for Ayari. Okay, kicking off the main card, we have in the lightweight division, Sergeant Nick Hein versus the Korean cowboy, Tae Hyun Bung. First up to the scales, Tae Hyun Bung. Official weight 156 for Tae Hyun Bung. And his opponent, Sergeant Nick Hein. Official weight 155 for Nick Hein. Next up in the light heavyweight division, Ryan Darth Bader versus Ilia the Sledgehammer Latifi. Welcome into the stage, Ilia Latifi. Official weight 205 for the Sledgehammer. And his opponent, Ryan Darth Bader. Official weight 205 for Bader. It's time for the co-main event of the evening. Alexander Gustafsson versus Jan Błachowicz. First to the scales, Jan Błachowicz. Official weight 205 for Błachowicz. And his opponent, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson. Official weight 205 for the Mauler. Let's take a look at the guys in the main event of the evening.
I'll take any opportunity I can to finish a fight.
I have to be ready for him. No doubt, he's no joke.
Andrei Arlovski versus Josh Barnett is a fight between two former UFC heavyweight champions, two extremely talented veterans. Andrei Arlovski still has the knockout power and the capability to take out top young heavyweight contenders.
Beautiful uppercut! Right in! That's it! Unbelievable!
He's a proven champion fighter who's incredibly talented and is still proving his worth in that top 10 ranking in the UFC. However, I am a superior fighter, and to prove that hypothesis, I have to go out there and face him. And honestly, I've wanted to face him for some time.
He's a tough opponent for me. We were supposed to fight back in 2009, 2010. That fight didn't happen, and it's going to be a good fight. We have unfinished business.
Josh Barnett is one of the most experienced guys, not just in the heavyweight division, but in the entire sport. He is the youngest ever UFC heavyweight champion. He's a guy who fought the best of the best in Pride. In the Roy Nelson fight, he showed incredible cardio and technique, and overwhelming Roy Nelson with a volume of strikes for 5 solid rounds.
He likes to pressure his opponent. I have to be ready for 5 rounds, and I have to be disciplined and stick with my game.
I know exactly what I'm getting with him. I'm getting a better, sharper version than he has been a few years past. He was considered the best guy in the world at one point, and we always argued that he wasn't.
I don't want to disappoint Arlovski fans. I have to beat him. I have to finish him first.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for these two titans of the heavyweight division, Josh Barnett. Official weight 256 for the War Master. And his opponents, Andrei the Pitbull Arlovski. Official weight 238 for Arlovski. Okay, let me just take a quick word with Josh Barnett. Obviously, you guys have had parallel careers in different sides of the globe. To now finally get this opportunity to fight, what does it mean to you?
Well, we're headlining this event in Hamburg, and it's incredibly important to me that Hamburg and Deutschland in general has an amazing heavyweight main event. And by bringing someone in like Arlovski to be my dancing partner, there's no way that this is going to fall anything short of that.
I believe it. Thank you. Good luck tomorrow night. And Andrei Arlovski, this is a resurgence in your career. You see him get back on track. Obviously, Greg Jackson in your corner playing a huge role in this. What does it feel like to be back at the top of the division again?
I'm very excited and looking forward. Josh is a tough opponent, no doubt it's going to be a tough fight for me.
Excellent. Good luck tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for these two guys as they leave the stage. Thank you for joining us. Give these ladies a round of applause as they leave the stage, and thank you. We will see you tomorrow night. It's going to be a good one.
Josh Barnett! Josh Barnett is one of the craftiest, most intelligent, and most diverse fighters in the UFC today. He's capable of knocking guys out.
Looking to finish it right here.
Oh!